Sin in Assyria. We do not find Sin, the Babylonian moon god, extensively worshipped in Assyria, but of course the son of Sin is another matter. Ashurnasirpal founded a temple to him, Sin, Lord Zu, in ancient Kala, and Sargon raised several sanctuaries to him beyond the Assyrian frontier. The Anzu bird was sent forth to poison the land and its people, and both Sin and Shamash are positioned beyond the border of the Assyrian Empire, which is very similar to the erection of the statue of Hercules, causing a war between the Scythian people and the no longer nomadic Scythian nobility who settled in Thebes in Egypt. The Scythian nobility would be the family of Alexander the Great, who worshipped Phobos, the lion. Alexander, who transferred the Babylonian script into the Greek Septuagint. Alexander, the personification of Zeus, beyond the Assyrian frontier. And, quite fittingly, it is as a war god, chiefly, that we find him depicted in the Northern Kingdom. Why? It would be difficult to say, unless, indeed, it was that the Assyrians turned practically all the deities they borrowed from other peoples into war gods. I would say the new Assyrian is the old Akkadian, aspiring to be, maybe. So far as is known, no lunar deity in any other pantheon possesses a military significance, although the moon god Tuhut, related to his entrance into Egypt, arrived in the form of a dog-headed baboon, who arrived with the supreme White One and the White Wolf, Sin of the embodiment of the invading forces. And there is also the Book of Eskra, written by paranormal means. And here, Tuhut is an archangel, looking for a man afflicted, a Christ, to lead his army here on earth. Several moon gods are not without fear-inspiring attributes, but these are caused chiefly by the manner in which the moon is regarded among primitive peoples as a bringer of plague and blight, worshipped by the nobility and feared by the people, with good reason. If we do not bend to one, the other will come, undeniably. But we find Sin in Assyria, freed from all astrological significances which he had for the Babylonians. At the same time, he is regarded as the god of wisdom and framer of decisions, which means he is still the oracle, Zu, the gatekeeper to the underworld. In these respects, equating very fully with the Egyptian Tuhut. The lion Shesmu is the precursor to Tuhut, the bird man. Shesmu, the precursor to Apep who is born after the birth of Ra, usually from his umbilical cord. Shesmu, the lion serpent. Ra, which means the arch-enemy of Ra, was originally protection over him. Was originally the protection over him. Ashurbanipal alludes to Sen as the firstborn son of Bel, just as he is alluded to in Babylonian texts, thus affording us a clue to the direct Babylonian origin of Sen. Lord Zu stole the role of Bel, and the Lion of the Ether is known as both father and son. It is born as a consequence of its own birth, from its own umbilical cord. For this is a jealous god who stole the role of God. Zu became Bel. Bel became Mullil and Mulmi Sarah, who then became Enlil and Ea, thus affording us a clue to the direct origin of Sen, and of course the evolution of it.